Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to the latest mouth cancer vlog here on the Gavin Partridge YouTube channel. So, I just wanted to do a video today, just to let you know that I'm okay. You know, yesterday was a bad day. I recorded the first video that I did yesterday after the operation was cancelled. You know, and I was in a very bad way on that video. I was very, very down, which is really unusual for me. I don't normally get as down as that, but I was very, very down on that video, and so I made it private, you know, because I thought people might find it a bit worrying how down I was on that. And then later on, you know, I did a second video, follow-up, to say that I've been called by the hospital and I've got a new operation date for Thursday. So that's what happened yesterday. I got to the NGH, the operation was cancelled, and you know, I had to go home. I wasn't allowed in the building. I was still on the door, you know, for 20 minutes. And eventually I was sent away, you know, which was it was the worst part of the whole experience, because I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know why my operation had been cancelled, and I was racking my brains whether I'd upset somebody or something like that. But anyway, the operation's been reset for Thursday, and I'm feeling a lot better. So I had a good night. I was absolutely exhausted. I think the video, I have made the video public, the first one. But I want people to bear in mind that it's not a reflection of how I really feel. You know, it was done in the heat of the moment, the point where I was just so tired and worn out and exhausted with everything that had gone on over not just that day, but I think that video is like a release of everything that's happened over the past 3 months. You know, if you see what I mean, with all the things that have been going on. You know how poorly Mrs. P has been. I've had this cancer thing going on. It's just been building and building and building and building. I think the video that I did yesterday afternoon, the first one, was just like a release of everything, of all the stress, of all the pressure, of all the worry, of all the stress. I think it just all came out in that video, really, and I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done the video in the heat of the moment. I should have waited until I calmed down a bit, I think. But nevertheless, it's part of the journey. I said I want the vlogs to be real. So that video is part of my journey, you know, however my journey ends up, wherever I finish with this journey, that is part of it. So I thought I would make it public, but I want everybody to know that what I say, you know, is not necessarily how I feel in the cold light of day. It's set in the heat of the moment, at a period of extreme worry, stress, and upset. But the video is there, so if anybody wants to see it, then they can do so. Yeah, I'm feeling, as I say, I'm feeling a lot better. I've had a good night's sleep. I was exhausted yesterday, with it all. I've done enough, because I've been told, what happened was, if anybody isn't aware, I had a PCR test on Friday, which came back positive, and so the operation was cancelled. However, the thing with PCR tests is that you can test positive with them 90 days after or up to 90 days after a previous infection. And I had COVID in February. I was tested positive on the 12th of February. And subsequently, of course, have become negative. So they've said I don't think I should really have had the PCR test, so I don't want to get anybody into trouble or anything. I'm not going to make an issue about it, but I don't think I should have had the PCR test. I think I should have just been involved. I should have been, you know, told to do lateral flow tests. And that's what I've been doing. So I did a lateral flow test before I set off yesterday. That came back negative. There it is. There's my lateral flow test from yesterday. Done another one this morning. That one is also negative. So far, no sign of the dreaded 2 lines. I'm only getting the 1 line. So far, no sign of the dreaded 2. That's what you don't want. You want 1 line at C. But if you get 2 lines at C and T, then you have COVID. If you just get 1 line at T, then the test is failed. You know, you've got to do it again. You get 1 line at T. So what you're aiming for is to get 1 line at C. And that's what I had on yesterday's lateral flow. That's what I have on today's lateral flow. I've got to do another one tomorrow. Again, I'll be looking to get 1 line at C. I might do it with you tomorrow. How does that sound? I might do it in a video with you tomorrow. 1 line at C tomorrow again. And then a final test before I set off, which will be very early in the morning because I've got to be there for 7:30 on Thursday. So about 6 a.m. I will have to do my final lateral flow test. If that one is also negative, if that one also just has 1 line at C, then we're going to be good to go for the operation. I think with the PCR test, I was saying yesterday like a false positive. I don't think it is a false positive. I think it probably is still picking up on the fact I have got COVID in my system to some degree. It seems to be that with COVID, it's very, very hard for the immune system to completely eradicate it. So I probably still do have COVID in my body to some degree, but at a very, very low level. My immune system, you know, is keeping it all in check. Although whether it could flare up, you know, with all of the stress and worry, I don't know. But I think that's the idea. But the main thing is that I'm not contagious, you know, not infectious. It's not a fresh infection, which means I'm going through an infectious phase, you know, at the moment. It's left over from the old infection that I had in February, and so, you know, I'm not in an infectious state, so I wouldn't be taking the virus into the hospital and spreading it around to people. I understand, you know, that the hospital's got to be very careful that you don't take COVID in and spread it to patients. So I understand that, and it was just one of those things, as I say. But what I said in the video really was just like the climax of just a rotten 3 months. You know, it's been a rotten 3 months. It's been building up and building up and building up. And, you know, I think I just snapped. Everybody has a breaking point, I think, in the end. Everybody has their limit. And yesterday, when I turned away at the doors, you know, I just reached my limit. I just snapped. And I snapped on that video, though, which is what I shouldn't have done. But it's part of my cancer journey. It's part of my cancer experience. So you will be able to watch that video if you want to. But please bear in mind, it's not really how I feel. It's just everything I say there, said in the heat of the moment. Right, but I'm feeling much better. So, and I'll let everybody know, of course, tomorrow how the lateral flow. I might do lateral flow with you in a video tomorrow, and then hopefully, we'll be able to get the operation done on Thursday, and then I will be able to start, you know, moving on with my life and hopefully get on the road to recovery. I'll find out then after a couple of weeks if I'm going to have any adjuvant treatment. Hopefully not. But the main thing is to get the operation done, and then I can, you know, get my stay in hospital done, and then I can get home and begin sort of getting back to my life and whatnot. Right, okay, so that's it then. I just want to update you and let everybody know that I'm fine, and you know, it's all going to work out. Right, so another vlog tomorrow, but that's all for this one, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Bye for now.